very good day to all our viewers and welcome back to yet another edition of Regional Review. My name is Phillip Josef and I will be your correspondent in today's episode where we bring you nothing but the latest news and updates from the Kavango West, East and Zambezi region. So with that said, do not go anywhere and we'll see you right after the break.
Chief Inspector Muranda. I'm the Station Commander of Rundu Police Station. Rundu Police Station is a Class A station, very big in population. When it comes to the cells, we've got 200 and sometimes 30 inmates in custody, which is sometimes a challenge when it comes to controlling because of the spacing thing. But except for that, overpopulation is actually countrywide. It's not only at Rundu. So we are managing it. We don't have other challenges at the station. We manage the situations we have. Our inmates are controllable, and basically that's it. The only thing is normally the challenge of the sleeping because of the fact that space is small and inmates are more. Basically, that's the challenges we are encountering. But except for that, we don't have other challenges. Media as it used to be is sometimes not seeing the real facts as it is. We actually did have a challenge with problematic inmates, which was attended to by the region, and they were removed from the cells because they were a group of guys, hardcore guys that were actually really giving challenges to other inmates in the cells. And when we discovered that, we actually consulted with the management of the region, and then the region put it into place to remove them to other regions and other stations. So they were separated into different stations, and immediately the problem was solved.
Okay, just one.
The problematic inmates were actually guys that were breaking the doors. You know, Rundu Police Station is a very big and a very old station. So it became a problem that we actually had to fix the doors more randomly than previously. But they were more physical with breaking the doors, but cases of malicious damage against the for state properties was opened against these inmates. Whenever we suspect of such things, we do thorough investigation. But during the period of this year, only one case was opened against a specific police officer, and not other cases. We heard about those information also in the media, but actually we have no evidence or facts about such incidents. We just know about one police officer who was arrested and who is currently appearing in court with regard to smuggling.
Hi Kambaripa!
Hi Melissa!
You look upset. Is everything okay?
A healthcare worker refused to attend to me because I visited the healthcare facility without a guardian.
Healthcare workers are not allowed to do that. This sounds like a job for your shield of survival.
Huh?
Your rights, they're your superpowers. Your shield of survival is your right to life, health, nutrition, shelter, and an adequate standard of living.
For more information, contact the Children's Advocate Namibia in the Office of the Ombudsman on 061 20 73 111. Send us an SMS on 20401. SMS costs 40 cents. You can also send us a message via our Facebook page. Remember, the services of the Children's Advocate are free of charge.
So much for opportunity. I mean, knowing what we know now in terms of the level of awareness of the tourism sector, or the tourism economy as I call it, a lot is required, and it's upon us, the Namibia Tourism Board, to create more awareness, to make people understand that tourism is a business, tourism is an economy, and our message is that if we have created so much awareness, we can get more people participating in the tourism economy in terms of operating businesses or starting businesses and also expanding. Well, in Kavango West, where we are now, I mean, I've looked at the statistics. There are so few accommodation establishments, few operators that are operating from here, and few activities that are operating as well in part of the region. So our coming here is to create that awareness, starting with the palace, with the chief, and if we can make the chief understand, we will become the support in terms of then getting the entire community to appreciate what tourism is, and we can train them in terms of then creating what I call tourism products, their way of life, their way of fishing, the way of telling stories, and many other sites of interest that are around here. And we'll train them how to package that as an experience, and then they can offer it to a tourist, and then the communities can then earn an income, from that. So I think this is what I pick up here. A lot of awareness need to be created, and then further than that, and then we encourage them to to participate in the tourism economy. Thank you very much. So that's why they are Ngatoka pengurai na pia mpenguyo inzi lara inzi na tura moyo ngato ya kaka njato tura moyo mwa tura moyo ya I don't know.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. That's why I was asking the governor. In our manifesto, there's specific mention of intermediate hospitals that are being constructed. So I was just verifying whether for Kavango East is this one.
This is what is the earmarked for now.
Be specific. Specific. It's what he said. We will give the intermediate hospital in Kavango East.
Okay.
not specifically here, but now we got
Now we have the land.
here.
Now it will be here. Okay, so let's begin the logistics. Yeah, I think the dust must be seen. but the way you are narrating, I think it makes a lot of sense. Because the population that was earmarked for the construction of that hospital clearly has been surpassed. Yeah. So we need reinforcement. And therefore, if the traditional authority has given this land, we must commend and appreciate the traditional authority. And I must also say to the traditional authority, thank them, because last time we were here, we asked for the land for agro-processing, and they gave it at Mazana. And then we also came together, also they were there. That is for the Vungungu Dairy. There is good progress. I can report back to them. There is good progress there. Because they were saying we give land and not much is happening. So now today we are here, and again, wonderful and good news. So let's see how soon, hopefully very soon. I'm glad that my colleague is also here, Minister for ASAP. So we will be able to convey to the line minister that we visited this site. She can be rest assured that the traditional authority supports the initiatives of government and the intermediate hospital. I think what we want is, as per the direction of the president, is PPP. That makes it faster. And so that's good. That's good. I think Zambia is very good. And it's a lot of space.
Yeah, 36.
36 hectares.
The committee were informed already last year. Some people will move the other side.
Oh, they vacated it already?
Yeah. Informed already last year. Oh, they gave the land last year. Only that the Minister of Agriculture took a bit long to give the issue this one. But now they have it now.
This is wonderful news, Governor. Wonderful news. I'm so happy.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So now we take the Right Honorable Prime Minister to our current intermediate hospital to see what we are saying when we talk about space. So hopefully the intermediate hospital, that's a bit of tour, and then you see our ICU and few wards, how congested they are. So give evidence to what we say.
Thank you, Discourse.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Your life could change at any second, but you'll never know until you take the chance. With sports betting, number games, and online casino gambling, JSB is your best bet. Will you be Namibia's next instant millionaire? Place your bets easily online at jsbsports.bet or at any JSB location nationwide. We'll take you to the action anywhere, anytime. JSB, where the next instant millionaires come to play. Strictly no under 18s. JSB supports responsible gambling. Winners know when to stop.
Good afternoon. My name is Barry Holshausen. I'm the CEO and founder of Alzheimer's Dementia Namibia. Now, dementia is a condition of the brain, slowly but surely busy dying because of 120 different diseases. Alzheimer's the most well-known one, and also HIV/AIDS not being treated. In all the signs and symptoms that will happen with you, people called it in the culture, you are either bewitched or you are the witch, because you are confused, you will sing songs at night, or you'll talk to dead people, you're hallucinating, you will not find your way back home, you will not be able to prepare food like you did before, and a lot of different things. So I connected harmful practices of witchcraft belief. That means someone being accused as a witch. Is in any culture, if people accuse me of a witch, then there is a lot of fear. With the fear comes anxiety. With anxiety comes high blood pressure. And all of this is risk factors for the brain. With this comes also sleeplessness. You can't sleep at night because you're afraid people are coming at night back to kill you. Also suicidal thoughts that people have. And I met, I know quite a few people in Kavango East, Kavango West, and in Zambezi who committed suicide because they were accused as witches. So this direct link between brain health, some people talk about mental health, we talk about dementia because that's diseases. All of this is linked directly to harmful practices of witchcraft beliefs and the religious beliefs. Prophets claiming that they can also see witches. Prophets claiming if you go to the prophet and ask him, why am I sick? Why is my mango not growing as well as my next door neighbor? He will say, well, there's a witch that's jealous of you. There's a witch that destroy your livelihoods. But it's the other way around. It's the person being accused of that. I'm working now for the last more than 10 years in Kavango West, East, Zambezi, up in the Kunini. What I normally do if I go in a village, I ask people, show me a witch. And sometimes they will run away because they think, oh, I'm also a witch. And every time I find someone accused of being a witch, I can see the signs and the symptoms of dementia in this person. It's mostly elderly people. And there was Titus Iemba from Sinsogoro village among the Bunza, being accused that he killed 4 people through his magic because he's a witch. And he was fined in the court. And the traditional courts are 100% against the constitution of our country, because the constitution of our country is very, very clear, and that is you are innocent till proven guilty by facts. The traditional courts say, no. If they accuse you of being a witch, you are guilty till proven innocent by the magical powers of a witch doctor. And the witch doctor is getting rich. They're making money. And people are getting poorer and you will never address poverty if this is going on. And I also like to make a comparison between the harmful practices of apartheid and the harmful practices of witchcraft. During apartheid time, I grew up in apartheid. I voted for apartheid. I'm not proud of it, but I can't say, I didn't want to have to do anything with apartheid. And even in the churches, in the schools, we were taught now black people are not on the same level as us. We must not mingle with them. They are more the slaves. They are the people that's working on the farms and they can't be educated. They don't have the brains to be educated. Apartheid was so harmful that even the great Nelson Mandela wrote in his book, Long Walk to Freedom. He wrote that once he was on a plane in Tanzania, and when you look down the aisle, he saw, hey, the pilot is a black guy. He can't fly a plane. Black people can't fly a plane. Even Nelson Mandela told in his book how apartheid affected his way of thinking, and that was cruel. Apartheid was cruel. Apartheid had to go, and I'm so grateful that Nelson Mandela, Sam Nujoma, and the great leaders of Namibia and South Africa got rid of apartheid, because this way they freed me and my family from this harmful practices of apartheid belief. But now witchcraft is the same, because in witchcraft they say there are witches, and if you're jealous of someone, you point to that person as being a witch. In that, when you do this, When you say someone is a witch, you say that person is not a person anymore. It looks like that person, but she or he is full of witchcraft. So what we did to black Africans, black African cultures are doing through witchcraft to their own people, killing them, ostracize them, accuse them falsely, and create in the sense also then poverty. So I really want to ask the government, the president of our country, please look into this. But before you put it on, they're still looking for him because he accused people of being witches in the church. And then there's a prophet here at Setemu, near Diona, doing the same. We had him in court, and he was fine. Yeah, on the ground of the Witchcraft Suppression Act also. So I'll do that, yeah.
Okay.
In Diona,
yes,
where the ladies was accused of stealing eyes. And but I can also mention, I think everyone, there's a documentary out about this called The African Witch Finder, about her life and what happened. I can send you the link also.
Okay.
Okay, is it on now?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yes.
In the religion, in the Christianity, there is the same harmful practices of witchcraft that you find in the culture of witchcraft belief. At mile 30, here among the Bunza, near Rundu, there was a prophet who claimed that he can see witches, and then he started accusing one of his church members of being a witch. And she called us, and we filed a complaint on the grounds of the Witchcraft Suppression Act to close down his church, but he ran away. So we can't get him in court, but he's gone now, and his church is closed down. At Setemu, there is also a so-called pastor prophet who claims he can see witches, and who is accusing other people. You are the one who killed the baby who died in Setemu village in July through your witchcraft. And we also filed a complaint against him, and he was fined in the court at Diona on July the 23rd of this year, but it's still going on. So I'm encouraging people to use the Witchcraft Suppression Act. Doesn't matter if he's a pastor or a prophet, a religious person, or a witch doctor in the witchcraft culture. They are all doing the same thing. That is using harmful practices, and they create tensions among families, and they created poverty. Because you need now to go to witch doctors or the prophet to prove that you're not a witch, and you need to pay also the witch doctor. There is a guy here a manager from one of the lodges. He came to me because his grandmother was also accused now by that same prophet, was punished at Setemu. And I said to him, the only way is the law, going through the court. Yeah. The only way to stop it.
Yes, viewers, and that brings us to the end of our episode today with me, your host, Phillip Josef, and the rest of the team signing out.